The battle is escalating this morning about whether to let Puerto Rico declare bankruptcy. It's drowning in $72 billion worth of debt. Two more Democratic U.S. senators have agreed to co-sponsor a bill along with 10 other Democrats that would allow the island's municipalities to use federal bankruptcy laws. Currently, Puerto Rico cannot declare bankruptcy because of its U.S. territory status. And joining me now is someone who has been very vocal on this issue, Speaker of the New York City Council, Melissa Mark-Viverito, who is a native of Puerto Rico, La Isla del Encanto.
Muchas gracias, Jose, por estar aquí.
Gracias a ti. Thank you for being with me. You've called on President Obama to help Puerto Rico. What do you think he should be doing?
There's several things. This is a complicated issue, but the reality, regardless of the territorial status, is that it's 3.5 U.S. citizens on the island.
3.5 million?
Yes. So it is, so there's several things. One is that there is, in terms of reimbursement rates for the health care of Medicare in Puerto Rico, we, as an island, it gets less than what a state gets in reimbursement. That's something that at an administrative level, the president can kind of take care of.
How could he do that?
It is through administrative decisions.
Okay.
It's through the Department of Health at the agency level that could be dealt with this, and I know they've been discussing this. There is also a 1917 Jones Act, which basically forces everything that is transported to the island of Puerto Rico to be used on U.S. maritime fleets, which actually increases the costs of shipping, and therefore that's why you have high costs of energy, etc. The most important thing, which relies on the Congress, and that's the challenge, is the issue of being able to declare bankruptcy. And we have a Congress that unfortunately is not very willing and open to this conversation.
Why is Puerto Rico an extraordinary island with extraordinary people going through such tough times? And it's not a new thing.
It's not new. It's structural.
Yeah.
It's over decades. The economy has been shrinking. Contracting. There has to be different ways of approaching how economic development is done. But the ability to restructure the debt is critical.
Unemployment is what, 20% in some communities there?
Yes, and the poverty rate is higher than the poor state, you know, in terms of Mississippi. But the reality is that there are things that can be done. We unfortunately have private investment, the hedge funds, which are acting as vultures, that are actively lobbying Congress, Koch brothers and others, actively lobbying Congress to prevent bankruptcy provisions for the island because they can make money off of the misery of the island.